Welcome everyone, Dylan Gemelli here today with a brand new video for you. Today I want to talk about the dangers of the ketogenic diet. I know that the ketogenic diet is controversial. I know that there's some people that stand by it really strongly, and there's some people like myself that are not fans of it whatsoever. I'm going to talk to you about the danger side of the ketogenic diet. I'm going to also do other videos on it on what people find beneficial with it so that I'm fair with it, and not just because I don't prefer it doesn't mean that other people don't, but I really want to touch on some of the dangers involved in the ketogenic diet. Number one is the keto flu. All right, now the keto diet is an ultra low carb and high fat diet, and what it does is it restricts total carbohydrate numbers to just 20 or 30 net carbohydrate grams per day. Extremely low. That's the equivalent of a single piece of fruit or a half a bagel. So when you cut carbs, your body's preferred source of energy, then you require your body to suddenly shift to fat for fuel. That's the idea behind it, right? This raises blood levels of ketones, and it puts you in a state of ketosis. Hence the name keto diet, right? Once this shift happens, then you're going to lose weight, but you may also experience some negative side effects. This is commonly referred to as the keto flu. The keto flu is a very real side effect, all right, as the body transitions to a ketogenic diet. Brain fog, fatigue, dizziness, and insomnia are all common with the keto flu. Low blood sugar is another one that you've got to be aware of. Once ketosis is established, most people experience more stable and lower blood sugar levels. Low carb diets can be an effective way for people with type 2 diabetes to actually get a handle on glycemic control, and carb monitoring has long been thought of as an effective way to control blood sugar. All right, there was one study out there, though, that concluded low carb diets are not necessarily a better long-term strategy than other diets. Anecdotal evidence abounds from people with type 2 diabetes who have used the keto diet to stabilize their blood sugar and were able to quit taking their diabetic medication. But it's not recommended that people with diabetes begin the keto diet without first talking to their doctor. During the first few days of the keto diet, your body will struggle to adapt, and you may want to ease into the diet by gradually cutting carbs in the first few days in order to help your body adjust to fewer carbohydrates. Nutritional deficiencies are another one, and I think that that's probably common knowledge or sense on this. The low-carb, high-fat approach to the keto diet limits the types of foods that you can have, and entire food groups are often eliminated entirely. So beans, legumes, and whole grains, they're out. They're completely out, as are many fruits and vegetables. Many of these foods carry vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients you can't get from any other sources, and without them you may start to experience some nutritional deficiencies. Keto is not a great long-term nor a balanced diet. It's just not. A diet that's devoid of fruits and vegetables will eventually result in long-term micronutrient deficiencies that can have other consequences. And the keto diet, it can be used for short-term fat loss, but honestly, it should be under medical supervision. It really should be. Then you've got constipation and bowel changes. Now, eliminating most fruits and vegetables can have other consequences too, because these are fiber-rich foods, all right? They help you keep regular. So without them, you may have some bowel changes going on, including difficulty, having a bowel movement and eventually constipation. And this is something that you don't want. It's completely unhealthy and very uncomfortable. Then there's another dangerous one, which is loss of electrolytes. As ketosis begins, your body will start dumping its stores of glycogen, which is a substance in your fat and muscles that carries excess weight. This will increase how often you urinate, and that can lead to an inevitable loss of electrolytes. Electrolytes are essential to cardiac function and normal heart beating. The loss of electrolytes like sodium, magnesium, and potassium will put a dieter at risk of cardiac arrhythmia. Look for natural sources of electrolytes or take an over-the-counter supplement. Avocados, leafy greens, asparagus, cruciferous vegetables. These are great for providing important electrolytes. Now, decreased serum sodium is another one that you've got to be aware of. Now, the average American eats entirely too much sodium. I've talked about this several times. But on the keto diet, you may actually struggle to eat enough. One main concern from a dietary standpoint is an increased risk of dehydration and low blood sodium, especially when exercising intensely in a hot environment. Low levels of sodium in your body, they can lead to leg cramps, like most of us know, decreased energy, confusion, and even vomiting. So you might want to add a pinch of salt to to certain meals. Sea salt is recommended because it also provides some traces of minerals. You can add a pinch to anything you're eating. You just don't have to overdo it. Dehydration. Now, people that are in the early stages of the ketogenic diet are prone to dehydration issues. A ketogenic diet is known as a water flushing diet due to a lessening of inflammation and a reduction of glycogen stores in your muscles and your liver. Obviously, you need to drink more water, at least 2.5 liters per day, and starting as soon as you begin cutting carbs in preparation for the diet. Kidney stones and kidney damage are another one. Now, if not treated or reversed, dehydration can actually lead to acute kidney injury. That's not the only way that the ketogenic diet can put your kidneys at risk, all right? Kidney stones or damage to the kidney may also be a side effect as well from the ketogenic diet. High levels of nitrogen created by excess protein can also increase pressure on your kidneys, and this can lead to the formation of more stones and damage to your kidney cells. Then there's also muscle loss. The longer you're in ketosis, the more fat that you burn. Unfortunately, you may also start to lose muscle tissues too. While protein is obviously considered to be a powerhouse muscle builder, we all know that, your muscles need carbs for adequate formation and maintenance. All right, without those carbs, your body may start breaking down muscle. And since your body starts to eat away at muscles as it enters ketosis, your heart, being a muscle, could also be damaged as well. You may find it difficult to actually eat adequate calories on a daily basis because fat is so filling. And some people even opt to fast for several hours each day. And this may help with weight loss. Your body needs those calories for proper maintenance. Without them, it may turn to burning muscles for energy, and that can accelerate muscle loss. Then we've got cardiac problems. Losing heart muscle, may not be the only heart-associated risk with the keto diet. If you have high blood pressure and you're taking medication, the prescription mixed with a diet could actually cause abnormally low blood pressure. Before you start the keto diet, I suggest that you talk with your doctor to really avoid low blood pressure, which can be dangerous, even deadly. And then lastly, and I'm sure many of you have heard of this, but you may not know why, is bad breath. Now, during ketosis, your body produces ketones or byproducts of the fat burning process. Your body uses several tactics to actually remove the ketones from your body, including exhalation. Now, when ketones are excreted by your lungs, they leave a really foul-smelling acetone. Because of this fat burning process, you could develop bad breath while you're in ketosis. Drink plenty of fluid to help your mouth stay hydrated and reduce the risk for bad breath. Now, if this situation becomes particularly smelly, you can actually turn to sugar-free mints or gum to mask the situation off as well. So those are some of the dangers that I've read about and studied and learned about the ketogenic diet. There may be more out there, but these are the main ones that I've put together all this information for you with. So that being said, www.icearms.com/forums. I'm also on the Evolutionary Forum as well as the Elite Fitness Forum. Dylan@icearms.com is where you can get me with all your email questions. Make sure to check the descriptions below. All my social media links are down there, as well as all my older video links. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. That being said, stay tuned for plenty more to come. Dylan Gemelli, signing off.